All right, YouTube, finally back out on the Valtinsu Em5 Pro. As you see, 49 miles up on there. Had some interruptions in putting the miles on, had a flat tire, had to fix that. All fixed, all ready to rip. Let's check out this thing and see why it's the best budget bike on the market. A little power wheelie. Blasting through the rough stuff. Slippery, man. It's so dry out here. Shit is like just pure dust. Little rock section, kind of hard enduro shit. Got a cool little hill climb coming up. But if I hit this up here, up this, boom, made it. This way, around the loop. Hit the jump. Ooh, overshot it. Hit this jump. Bruh, way off today. So flip this on in mode 0, no throttle. Gotta click it up. I'm just going straight to mode 3. The other two modes are kind of useless off-road, just being honest. And that's coming from me as a 165-pound, 6-foot-tall guy. So it's like, maybe if you're a kid, I don't know, but for real stuff off-road, it's just not even useful. All right, slow through the mud so we don't cover ourselves. All right, go fast again. More mud up here, so slow down again. Whoa, almost slid out there. Fucking almost washed the front, even though I was slowing down. Yeah, real slick mud, just kind of crawling through here, basically. But it's crazy, because it's so dry everywhere else, and it's just a fucking mud pit in this one spot. Yeah, I'm going fast again now. Little jump. Wow, overshooting fucking everything today, bro. No braking, dude. Alright, this is where my fucking RTR broke yesterday. That shit sucked. What the fuck, man? It's brand new fucking chain. What the fuck? But this shit, 420. No problem, dude. 420 chain, baby. No problem. So, killed that shit. flying through this fast section. Tiny bit of air. Coming through here. Coming through here. Brake. Put this shit. Fast corner. Full throttle. Pinned it. Hot air. Yeah. Like 35 off-road. All the rooty, rocky stuff. That's pretty quick. Whoa. Dude, I'm overshooting the fuck out of everything. It's so fucking dry. Whew. Yeah, Jesus. Alright. Made it back to the top of the track. Yeah, we're gonna check out that jump section again. Try not to overshoot everything again. Well, there's my dog. Might switch back over to dog cam actually. Show some of that in this video. Oh yeah, hit that one good. Whoa. Whoa. That was bad. Got bucked forward and then lost it, but I stayed on it. I mean, shit was sloppy as hell, but you know, we kept it together. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to dog cam and I'll see you guys on that. Alright. Stay, man. Alright, switched over to dog cam. Gotta go rip a lap. Bro, I'm talking to the camera. Come here. Come here. Come here. Alright, that's a good camera dog. Alright, stay. So I'm talking to the camera. About to do the lap. We switched over to dog cam. Say thanks to my dog in the comments. He can't read, but I'm sure he appreciates this anyway. So, you ready? Let's go. Alright, YouTube, back out again on the Valtinsu Em5 Pro. It's the next day. No dog cam today. Just me, and the bike. Gonna go rip it. Hit the trails full speed. Should be pretty sick. Ugh. less slippery than it was yesterday, but it's still mega dusty. Off track. Yeah, we're nice, got some sliding around in the rear. Yeah, it's still so slick. When you brake right now, it just locks, slides. Yep, just locking it, sliding it. Have to stay on the brake way harder there. I went into the tree yesterday. That was bad. I've never done that before. It sucks right here now though, because it's so mucky, so I can't even go fast. Right here's not bad, but here's bad. So we're just basically crawling, you know, because otherwise the whole fucking back is gonna be just a mud show. You don't want that. Yeah, this is through here a little bit. Get mucky. Same thing as yesterday. Fucking big rut there. It just pulls the front into it. Out of the mud. Pick up some speed. Take a little step. Didn't overshoot it today, almost slid out though, but we got it. Alright, nice little hill climb. Take this little rut, slide that shit fast. Easy, baby. Light work. Oh yeah, dude, that's already so much better than yesterday. Alright. Come right through here. Oh yeah, dude, we got so much more grip on the rock. Like yesterday, I siped the rear tire a little bit. I feel like that has some part to do with it. I'm gonna make another video describing that in detail. I don't know when, but I'll do that. So should be pretty good. But yeah, this time not going up that same way on the hill over there. Going and hitting the start of the new track. It's not done yet, it doesn't connect to anything, but eventually it'll be pretty sick. Whoa, that was sketch. Alright, so here's where it goes. Instead of that way, go this way, pop up that rock, into the rest here, right over this way. This, go 180. This is the jump section. I mean, y'all saw this not yesterday, in this video. Oof, that shit was bad, landed way on my front fork. Same thing with that one. Whoosh. All right. Whew. Oh man, and then eventually it'll connect over here to this, back onto this way, right over, back to the start of it all. So, like I said, hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Like I said, this is one of the best bikes on the market, if not the best bike for the money. I think you can see why this thing freaking rips. Absolute RTR light killer. Like, dude, so much better. The bigger wheels, they help a ton. Just, this thing rips. I cannot say good enough things about this bike. The only thing I don't like, useless. That bracket sucks. Like, bro, it doesn't matter how tight you get, one jump down. Other than that though, dude, amazing deal. Click link in my bio, buy one yourself. Same day shipping on all orders. Free local delivery if you're close enough. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching to the end, especially. What can I say? Peace. All right, well, I was gonna end the video there, but wanted to rip a little more as it's getting dark. This thing is just, it's so much fun. Like, dude, this thing, that little rock wall section used to be fucking huge on the 12-14 with bikes, you know, the 14-inch front and whatnot. But now this thing with the 17-inch front, dude, it just cruises over it like nothing. And then also, like I said, these tires are actually really nice from the factory. Like I said, I siped that rear one. Just I only did like every third lug in the middle, but it's dude, it's hooking up so good. You know, it's like before there was a little bit of slippage when I would go over like when I would go over the dry rocks and stuff. But now it's just hooked up. And these tires are basically already doing great on everything except for the dry rock. So the fact that it's now working good on that, that's the one area it wasn't, like super happy with that. Yeah, as you can see, dude, it's freaking ripping. Like, dude, 27. Yeah. Come through here, slow feel. Slow through here, a little river crossing. Oh, that fucking fat rock there. Try not to hit it, but I clipped it a little bit. Yeah, so I come through here. Yeah, there's one thing over here that I really had to show in this video, because it's pretty big. So right, we're coming over this way. Boom. Huge log, right? And you're like, oh no, what shall I do? I'm on a pit bike. Like, right? You can see, dude, monster log, almost the same size as the tires, right? But, dude, this bike is just such a good bike that, like, boom, check this shit out, right? Alright, light work. Ooh. Alright, that was messy as hell, that was my fault. But see? That one was clean. Dude, and this is a pit bike, man. The thing weighs like 140 pounds. Like, what else are you doing with this fresh out of the box? Like, James, the only thing I did was I got a rim lock because I got a flat, you know, and I was like, all right, well, that sucks. And it wasn't a flat like anything punctured the tire. It was a flat like from the rim moving. And I know that because it was right next to the valve stem and it was a tiny, tiny tear. But fixed that with the rim lock and a new tube. So perfect now. But yeah, like besides the rim lock and siping the tire, which, dude, that's a free mod, that doesn't count, you know. All you need is literally like a Dremel. But I mean, you could use just a fucking bread knife or a steak knife if you really were that determined and didn't have access to a Dremel. So I'm not even counting that as like a mod. That's literally out of the box, you know. And this thing is just, it's so good. Like the mid-mounter, yeah, mid-mounted motor, just really nice balance to the bike, you know. It's like, it's just such a good bike. Got a little upset by some rocks there. But still, dude, it's like, imagine if that was a smaller bike, you know. Imagine if you had a 12-inch rear and you clipped those rocks going that speed, dude. That would have been a wild ride. But this was just like a minor little bump, basically. So, yeah. All right, well, I don't really know how dark it is for you guys on the camera, but I'm wearing black goggles. So it is like actually getting really genuinely hard to see. So once I get to the end of this trail, it's actually going to be a wrap for this video. I know I said that before, but then I had the idea to show you guys that little Enduro log hop, which I think just really sells this bike, dude. It's like, man, this thing is so sick. You know, like, what else are you doing on a freaking pit bike? Dude, that thing is like a 1.5 log, you know? So maybe even more than that. But anyway, same spot once again. For real though this time. Thank you guys for watching to the end. See you next video.